many other nonprofits with events and fundraising. She's a dynamo. I don't know if you've ever had the chance to meet her or encounter her, but she has tremendous energy. Many times, Jessica has volunteered for us and offered support to her fellow survivors. And it is avocation of hers to raise awareness for domestic violence and to help others. She has been a homicide survivor for 3 years. October 1st, 2017 is when Jessica's mother, Dolores Escobedo, was tragically taken from Dolores and her family. She will be sharing her story today with us. Please welcome Jessica.
Thank you. It's okay. Better? Okay. Okay. Hi. Hi, survivors. My name is Jessica Escobedo. My mother, Dolores Escobedo, was only 52 when she was murdered. She was tragically taken from us. But before I go into her story, I want to talk about who she was. She was the most amazing, most beautiful, most caring, most loving person you would ever know. She was a big part of the community. She helped anybody and everybody. I tell her story in the hopes that it's going to help somebody one day not experience what we're going through and not experience what she went through. 3 years ago, to almost the day, she was murdered by a man who she thought loved her. She met a guy. They moved in together. 8 months later, he beat her for the first time. He beat her so bad that her face was swollen, bruised, and bloody. She immediately left him and moved in with me. 4 months after that, she was murdered by him. This is pretty brutal, so it's a little hard. She was stabbed 25 times all over her body, her face, her arms, her legs. He was so possessive over her that he told her, and in the trial, he told us that the last words that he said to her was, "If I can't have you, no one can." So he killed her. But he didn't love her, he possessed her, because for a whole week, he kept her body in his room. He used her car to buy bags of ice to cover her body. He walked over her like she was trash. She had 4 kids, grandchildren, siblings, so many people that loved her, and he treated her like trash. For a whole week that he had her body in his house, he was texting her family and friends, me, acting like he was her, saying that he loved us and she was okay. But she was decomposing the whole time in his house so badly that we couldn't bury her. I'm sorry. I know that each one of us has had someone that we loved taken away from us. A tragic loss, a pain that pops up on random days or certain days, times that you don't expect, holidays, birthdays, something. He took that away from us. You all were taken. You all had something taken away from you. I find myself crying sometimes, randomly, or I just want to scream. And I try not to because I have daughters at home where I don't want them to be afraid or worried. And there are times where my kids are doing something adorable or naughty, and she would be the person I would call to tell her about it. And a whole year after she was murdered, I would still call her phone until somebody told me to stop calling her. But the point is that it never feels real. It never feels like they're really gone. I feel like I still get signs from her that she's with me, like a hummingbird that comes to the window, stays really long, or this card that I randomly found in my closet, and I didn't expect to find it. I wrote it to her 20 years ago. It says, "God bless you on your birthday, Mom. Wishing blessings and joy from heaven above. For a mom who's an angel." And I wrote in it, and I told her, "Mom, you're one of the most special, most loving people I know. You truly are an angel. You will never know how much you mean to me. And to tell you the truth, I can never live without you. My life would be empty. And when no one's listening, I know that you're always there." What stood out to me was that I couldn't live without you. My teenage self didn't know my own strength because somehow I'm living. Sometimes I smile. Somehow I'm happy. But I know it's her with me, and I know that she would want to be smiling and laughing with me, and I know that she's always there. We've each had someone special taken from us, someone who we thought we couldn't live without. But here we are together, being stronger than we ever thought we could be. I know in my heart that my healing has to do with my faith, God, the love of my family, and friends. And I want you all to know that you're not alone. We're all surviving together. You're all in my prayers often. I also want to thank homicide survivors, staff, and volunteers for everything you do. You bring us together to give us hope and courage. And you're amazing people and angels to us. And to my fellow survivors, I want to dedicate a song to you. A song that helps me on hard days, and a song that randomly popped up on one of my hardest days this month, the anniversary of my mom's death. It came to me, and I was crying, and I was sad, and it made me feel better, so I'm hoping it does the same for you all. Being a homicide survivor isn't a title that any one of us wanted to be, but we are survivors rising up. That gives us determination to keep our loved ones alive in their memories and their love alive. So let's keep rising. Rise Up by Andra Day is dedicated to you all. God bless, and thanks for having me.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out, and move mountains. The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet.